So in this video we're going to create an expression for the nth term in these linear sequences. So I've got three linear sequences here. This first one here starts at -10, then goes to -12 to -14 and so on. Now to find our expression for our nth term, the first thing we need to find is the difference. What's the difference between all the numbers in this sequence? Well, -10 to -12 going this way, we are subtracting 2. -12 to -14, we're also subtracting 2. And likewise with these numbers. And we can see here that the sequence will go on forever. Now, our difference here, going this way, is -2. So I'm going to write -2 in a bracket there. Next thing I need is, as it's in terms of the nth term, I then give this -2 an n. So I'll write an n there next to it. And then the third and final part is I need to find the 0th term. Now the 0th term, what I'm looking for is a number that I will put here, because this is my first, this is my second, this will be my 0th. So I'll just write that above for you there. Same here with third, fourth, fifth. This one here would be 0th. Now what number would I put here? Well, if I go in this direction, I'm subtracting 2. If I go in this direction, I need to add 2. So -10 plus 2 is going to give me -8. So that's my 0th term. So now all I do is add on my 0th term. As it's -8, I just write -8. So therefore, an expression for my nth term is -2n minus 8. And that is how I'm going to write that expression there. Some videos I would write -8 at the front there, but as it's a minus, I'm still going to have a minus sign at the front. So if I get a positive there, I will do, but here it's not possible, so I write -2n minus 8. Now what about this next one? So I've got some decimal numbers here. So I've got 0 to -1.3 to -2.6 to -3.9 to -5.2 and so on. Now my difference going in this direction, I'm subtracting -1.3 each time. That's the difference between them all. So I'll write -1.3. Now my second part is it's an nth term I'm looking for, so I just write an n here. And then the third part, to find the 0th part, or 0th term, I'm looking for a number I can plug in here. So this is my first term, and I'm reducing by 1.3 this time on this direction. So this direction I need to add 1.3. So 0 plus 1.3 is just going to give me 1.3. So then all I do now is add on this term, my 0th term. So add 1.3. So now I can write this as -1.3n plus 1.3. Now, as in the previous one, I said I like to put a positive first. So I'm going to write this as 1.3 minus 1.3n. And that I will declare as my answer for that expression. What about my third one? Now, first thing I need to do is find the difference. So -1/2 to -3/2. The difference between those going in this direction will be -1. -3/2 to -5/2, that's also -1. Same here and same here. So now I'm going to write in my bracket -1. I'm looking for the nth term, so I just put an n. And now I want my 0th term, so I'm looking for a number I can put there. So as I'm reducing by 1 going in this direction I can add 1. So -1/2 plus 1, that's going to give me +1/2. So what I'll do now is add on my 0th term. So add 1/2. So now my expression now I can write -1n plus 1/2. Or even better, I just get rid of this 1. So I'll write -n plus 1/2. And then my half, as it's positive, I'm going to write that in front and give that as my final answer. So 1/2 minus n. So that's going to be my expression for my nth term using this sequence. Okay.